Hi, I'm Josh Olson, and you're watching Trailers from Hell. Somebody told me the other day that they love this next movie that I'm about to talk about, but I'm really not sure that's possible. Gaspar Noé is an Argentinian writer-director who makes his films primarily in France. And while he's an absolutely brilliant filmmaker, and Irreversible is his first straight-up masterpiece, I don't think it's possible to love this movie. Let me tell you a little story about it, though. I was at Sundance in 2003, and I was with a friend who's a producer. And every movie we had gone to so far had been terrible. This is a thing that can happen to you at a film festival. But I knew I had an ace in the hole. I had tickets for the new film from the director of I Stand Alone, which is Noé's first feature, which is a deeply disturbing but incredibly well-made film. And I was like, okay, we're going to go to this. My producer friend, however, who was paying for everything, wanted to go to a party for ICM, a Hollywood agency, that you could go to an ICM party anytime you wanted in LA. But for some reason, he wanted to go to the Sundance one. So because he was paying for everything, I had to go. I had to give up our tickets. And I will never forget walking by the theater where Irreversible was premiering at Sundance. It was about 8:25. So do the math if you've seen the film. And there were people bursting out into the street, shaking, throwing up, passing out. And I'm just walking by going, God damn it. So sad I missed that screening. Anyway, this is Irreversible. Gaspar Noé's Irreversible transcribes one day in the life of a loving couple that involves a brutal sexual assault and ends in an even more brutal murder. Gaspar Noé tells his very simple story backwards in 10-minute sequences, and the impact is phenomenal, almost indescribable. The scenes of innocence, love, joy, and beauty, and revelation that you're looking at right now are all at the end of the movie, and they're all tainted by our knowledge of what the characters are going to experience later in the day and that night. It's a very, very difficult movie to watch. A couple years back, Noé re-edited the film into chronological sequence, and this is going to sound ludicrously obvious, but it should be said, when you reverse the sequence of events in this movie, it's a very different film. The chronological version, the straight cut, Noé calls it, is somehow more hopeless than the original. In the original, as fraught as the last scenes are, the movie still leaves us with images of hope and beauty, reminding us that everything is ephemeral, and maybe it's a good idea to enjoy it while you can. The straight cut version, however, ends on images of absolute despair and hopelessness. There is no escape for these characters. They'll never have another good moment. This was Noé's second feature film, and the two movies combined paint a picture of a terrifyingly dark sensibility. Some of his later movies, however, have gone on to show that while Noé may not have a sentimental heart, he does have a beating one. Irreversible is not for everyone, and it is not a pleasurable experience, but it is a challenging, confrontational, and deeply artistic one.